Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Sick. Alright, hello guys. Thank you all for joining me today. Today we're going to be doing some iRacing, and it's going to be here at Summit Point. Very famous, not so famous racetrack, but very good because it's like right here in West Virginia. And you know how it is whenever you do like a local track that's like kind of close by. It hits a little bit different, because you know it a little bit better. And you take it a little bit more seriously, because it's like, this video game has my track. This isn't a video game. This is a simulation. Not a video game. It's a sim. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It's gonna be Summit Point Raceway, West Virginia, in the rain. And honestly, I really don't know whether or not if I should be using rain tires. So right now we're currently loading up, so please, if you guys have any questions, I have chat up. If you would like to say anything, I could actually visibly see when you guys say something. And here we are. We're officially live. Alright, and we're gonna put on some wet tires, because it looks kind of wet out there. I don't know about you, but this is kind of wet for my my taste. We're gonna get the music going too. I feel like before we go crazy, I definitely gotta get the music. So let's see here. I have a playlist. It's called Cam Stream, and it's very specifically music for streaming. Which, by the way, if you guys have any Spotify requests, please let me know. You could literally type it in the chat, and I will probably play it, and maybe judge you for it. But that's okay, because we live in a society. And right now, I'm currently trying to find my current monthly playlist, because I have some bangers in there that I really want to listen to. In fact, you guys will probably find it a little bit weird, because my music taste is kind of weird, which is why I allow, I'm open to different, that's why I'm open to like different people requesting different songs. But let's get to it. Let's lay down some laps. Let's see if I can remember how to drive.
Wakefield 133.58. Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
I'm gonna try not to get into anyone's way as I get out of the pits. Already, I can tell you this track is extremely wet, way too wet for my taste. This is gonna be so dangerous. I can already just feel the wheel of how little grip I have. Having to find the dry line is going to be an absolute struggle here. And oh, look at that. All that rain on the inside there. It's going to make it almost unusable. Whole puddle here coming out of the turn 2. Approaching turn 3 here. And oh, packet loss. That's not good. It means that my Wi-Fi is not okay here. Going to tap on the brakes. Try to get this car around this corner without going off. And oh, already getting sideways. It's like that turn 4. I only made it to turn 4 and I'm already sideways. And here we go. We're gonna send it up this corner. Oh, water on the inside, and we're going down.
Car left. Clear left.
Gonna let Kenan pass me because he knows what he's doing. I don't. Let's see how he does it. Ooh, he takes the what we call the wet line. Or the dry line is what we're trying to find here. I'm just trying not to crash and die. Oh, tons of rain in right there. But yeah, no, I'm trying my hardest to keep up with Kenan because he's a very skillful driver.
Lawrence,
One of the best I've seen. Meatball flag means that somebody. Oh my God, dear God! I had to do so much to avoid crashing into him.
Please count. P8.
Alright, here we go. We're approaching Braden Rose here. Honestly, I get a little nervous with traffic on the track because I just don't really know what my car is gonna do. So like I'm hoping to learn. It's probably like one of my first times driving Miata in the rain. And we all know what happens when I drive a Miata in the rain. Crashing. Because like these cars are just so lively, and to be able to really get the most out of them, you have to get it on the limit.
Light rain now. Looks like it's getting better. Sector 1 is 3.5 seconds off the pace.
Already off. Just gonna gently go back on. Oh. That's alright. They say racing isn't gambling, you know, if you're good at racing and good at driving.
Fastest lap for
Luckily,
Lawrence,
I'm a little bit of good at
31.26.
both. Honestly, I can already sense the fact that I'm gonna crash out, like, at least like 2 or 3 turns into this.
New fastest lap for Simmons, 131.21.
Alright, here we go. Let's see what type of lap I can set
The
this
guy ahead has just posted a
lap around.
137.80.
Dear God. Oh my God, this car just parked right there. Can't park there. Alright. I think the braking point is like somewhere after the 4th or 3rd
Sector 3
cone
is
here.
1.2.
I'm gonna say the 4th
pace.
cone and just lay it on it. Yeah, no, I could definitely go down to the 3rd cone. And oh my God, it's so slick here. The car just wants to spin whenever I like ease onto the
The guy
throttle
in front
there.
has just done a 138.04.
And this is one of my favorite turns right here. Obviously, you gotta be very careful. It's super slick
Sector
on the
1 is
inside and also
0.7
slick
off
on
the
the
pace.
outside. This is slick overall. It really kind of sucks. I don't like that turn anymore. Alright, and here I think we could really just send it up. Oh, yeah. No. See, they say to find it, in order to find the limit, you must have
Lawrence,
to
131.20.
go past that limit, and that's really just the beauty of racing, is being able to find that limit and without absolutely crashing into a wall, and just like slowly ease up to it, you know. But the tough part is when you're in the rain, that limit changes based off of which corner you're in and what part of the track you're driving on. Alright, this is my first flying lap. Could definitely carry a little bit more speed there, but you could already see how sketchy it is just traveling at the speed of light. This is going to be a nightmare of a race. Alright, and across the line, 134. I'm going to try to improve upon that.
Sector 3.
Get closer to the 3rd, braking marker zone, cones. I could probably ease into the brakes a little bit. I think that's going to be the goal, is not really try to brake super late and super hard, but more smooth. This smooth is fast, fast is smooth, right? And here, still trying to just figure out the dry line, and I think I got it. I have to cut in like really early to avoid all the wet spots on the outside. And here, just full sending it, try not to hit the puddles, cross over that area there, and tough. And I saw Kenan do it, but he figured out the dry line pretty quickly. And it's like, it feels wrong to take the dry line. Or the wet line, as I should say.
Fastest lap for Simmons, 129.86.
Is it the dry line or the wet line? Like, is it the line that's dry, or
Sector 2
is it
is
the
1.9 off the pace.
wet line that you drive in the wet? I don't know. Let me know in the chat if anyone knows more than I do, which I hope is a little bit more, because it must be really frustrating to be a race car driver and like watch the stream. Because, oh my god, just like that, overcorrected. Didn't hit a wall or anything.
Okay, Cam, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
But no, definitely on a nice little hill now. Alright. Let's see if we got any damage.
Track limits, keep it within the lines.
Doesn't feel like any damage. And here we go. You know, the crazy part is that there's no hardtop on these Miatas. Like, we're just like exposed to just rain. You know, I'd actually love to watch a Miata Cup race in real life. I think I have in the past, I don't remember when. But like, the idea of just having the top off for this in the hard, wet rain, kind of crazy.
Sector 1 is 3.1 seconds off the pace.
You know, like your race suit would be like soaking wet by now. Like, there's no matter how fast you drive, it's gonna be slick. Yeah, this car feels so sketchy. I wonder if we have like fixed setups right now, because I almost want to change it. It's too lively with these tires and their conditions.
Sector 2 is 1.8 seconds off the pace.
But it's alright. We're gonna carry on. Alright, we're gonna not spin out this time. I think it's because I'm hitting the puddle on the inside of that corner. I need to avoid it next time I go around, and I'm gonna remember that. That's really like the tough part is no matter, even though I drove this car, this track, and the car in the rain or
Sector
in
3
the dry,
is 1.6 off the
in
pace.
the rain, everything changes. Like the whole track is different. You gotta change your line. You gotta change how you apply your throttle. I mean, the bumps in the road are all the same, but it's still like, it's still just a different beast. Like, you would not be doing that in the dry, that's for sure. I'm a few seconds off the pace here, so it's making me wonder if they are on the wet tires or on the dry tires. But I feel like in this type of condition, you gotta be on the wet tires. That's the only tire that makes sense. Right? Right. I'm just slow. I'm just basically drifting this track right now. What's happening?
Just
You're
2
not
minutes
supposed
left,
to.
2 minutes to go.
Alright, let's see if I can do a little bit better of a lap time here. And I'm gonna remember not to hit the inside of that corner here where it's slip. There you go. You see there, just no drama. Oh! But the curb. Don't do curbs.
The rain's almost stopped, just a bit of drizzle now.
Oh man. Let's watch that in 4K, everybody. Let's enjoy that. Yep. No, it was the curb that, like, the painted stripes, super slick. All right, let's turn on some music. That's what I needed. I needed to be able to drive fast. And in order to do that, gotta have some music going, you know? It's like Baby Driver. Alright. Again, let me know if you guys want any requests for music. If you want me to turn it down. if my music taste is weird, because it is. It kind of is. But we're gonna hit it with a little bit of sauce, like some house music, you know. Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna absolutely win this one. We're not. But my goal is to make
Check
the
the
least
flag,
amount
E7.
of mistakes. Oh dear God, we're already going in. Well, this is gonna be great. I've done 6 laps so far.
That's the end of the session, P7.
And that's what we call under practicing. And alright, let's go ahead and qualify. We've got 5 laps or 10 minutes.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Alright, Cam, we've got 9 minutes to get a decent lap in.
Alright, 9 minutes. Goal is to not crash. Very, very important goal. We're currently on cold, wet tires, which, if you guys know, wet tires are extremely difficult to get up to temperature. Because they're wet tires, you know? I don't know how to explain it. Because they have tread, it's like they got to be slightly harder of a compound, and that's why they take a little while to get up to temperature. That's why, like, you really gotta work these bad boys in.
The track temperature's
But also in the dry, they will overheat super quickly. That's why you see the iRacing technique, which actually eventually got turned into a real life technique, is using the grass to cool down your tires in the dry after it's done raining. And it's insane because, like, you would have never thought that a technique that you would learn from a simulator actually transfers over to real life. But it does. It 100% does, because this is a simulator, you know? I mean, like, everything's 1 for 1 within, like, you know, give or take a few things. Okay, here we're just gonna be very, very gentle with applying the throttle. Try to avoid the puddles on the left. No curbs this time. And Kenan behind us, honestly, at some point, he's probably gonna end up passing us.
Just drizzling now.
Which is fine.
Looks like it'll stop soon. You're in pole. That was 139.41. The leader's just done a 133.84.
It's really important to blip the throttle on these cars. Just get very, very gentle onto the throttle. Looks like people ahead are going very slowly.
Ahead's last lap time is 139.
Oh my God, there's a little bit of a drama here is what happened. I'm on the wrong line here, but that's okay. I'm just going to hold it down. Brian Garcia behind us. This is qualifying. We're not even racing. Even with a little bit of drama at the beginning here, I'm just trying to put down a decent lap. Accidentally splash a puddle. Dear God, look at that angle. I really shouldn't be driving these cars. I should be put into like a Formula D car for drifting. And here I'm just going to be very gentle not to hit the puddles on the left. I've learned my lesson.
That's a new fastest lap for Lawrence, 131.92.
Looks like we're going to be approaching traffic up ahead.
P3, you're currently 2.8 seconds off the pace. New fastest lap for Simmons, 130.35.
Yeah, Kenan behind us is doing 130s.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
The guy behind has just done a 136.34. Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace.
Probably downshift there. Damn. To get rear-ended during qualifying is crazy. That's alright. Hopefully I don't have that bad of damage. Feels like
Okay,
a
Cam, it
bent
stopped
control
raining.
arm in the rear, but we'll be alright. You know, there's just certain instances where there's really nothing that you can
The guy
do
behind has just done
to
a
just keep on going.
135.76.
But I'll remember that. You know, it's like the Walking Dead video game, the Walking Dead video game. You know,
That's
when
the
you
fastest lap
play
for
something,
Lawrence,
you do an accident, and they
130.13.
tell you that they remembered that. And it's one of those instances where I definitely will remember that, but it's okay because some people make mistakes. I probably would do the same thing if I was in his shoes, and I definitely have done something similar. Abnormal lap because I spun out. All right, let's do it. Let's set something fast this time. Go ahead and do it. Let's drive this track like it's
just
drive.
done a 135.74.
Damn, I could feel the damage in the back here. Dear God, this car just wants to rotate. It's insane having to drive it where I'm just like half the time I'm fucking sideways. Sorry for my cursing. If any future employers are out there watching, I promise you that I will be a very good employee to my future employers that are watching this stream, and any customers, any clients of mine.
New fastest lap
Thank
for
you
Lawrence,
for watching.
129.75.
Alright, here we go. Last corner. Let's just get this corner right. Try not to use the middle. Try to go back up to
Fastest
the
lap
middle.
for Simmons,
There we go.
129.66.
I just need to put down a decent lap. Right now I'm currently in 5th out of 6 people who put laps. Trying to get down to that
P5, that's your best lap in the
32s.
session. Sector 3 is 1.4 off the pace.
But I can already tell you it's been a struggle. But I can feel the track drying up, so that actually might be working in my favor. My last lap here, so I'm just gonna try to full send it without crashing. That's really the key word, is not crashing. Carry a little bit more speed through here. Now where I got rear-ended, I'll remember that. Not the fact that I got rear-ended, but the fact that like probably means I could send it with a little bit more speed here. Oh yeah. See, the downside is I had more speed going in there, but I had to brake more for the corner up ahead. So sometimes that extra speed that I had is not very beneficial here. And just try to dodge these freaking puddles on the inside is serving an absolute challenge.
Sector 2 is 1.1.
Oh, trying to keep it on the grass track. Oh no! Damn. Last one too.
Fastest lap for Simmons, 129.25. Front left, 98%. Left rear, 97.
Watch that in 4K. It's these curbs. You gotta stay away from the curbs. They're extremely slick. That's what's happening. Is as soon as you touch that curb, it's over. Especially in the wet. Let's go on board someone else who's a little bit faster. Yeah, this is lap number 4 of Kenan. Let's kind of see what he's doing here. He's avoiding the puddles, crosses over into the puddles, downshifts into Oh man, I wish it would tell me what gear he's in. In fact, I could probably check it just by going into cockpit. He's in third. Wow, using all of that track. Dives back over, uses the dry line. He's almost avoiding the entire right side of this track here. Almost like a perfect circle. And cuts over, uses a little bit of curb, cuts over here. It's like he's driving it, it's not even wet. Yep, last corner he lets off a little bit just to avoid that inside track there, and it's kind of smart. Because normally in the dry you'd use that inside and then track it out to the left. See, staying in third gear. Gently get back on throttle, avoiding the curves. Yeah, no, that was a great lap. So right now I'm currently in, let's see what, I guess I haven't posted yet, but currently
That's
sitting
the end
in
of the session. Sixth place.
Sixth, yep. Currently sitting in 6th place. We got a few fasts. This is gonna be a great race. You know, we're gonna be in the wet. It's gonna be raining, of course. You know, because why not? Why? Who wouldn't want to see like an absolutely crazy race in the rain? You know, and this is gonna be this is like a torrential downpour. This isn't like
one to go. Next time by. Line up
what we
on
were
the
just
left
in.
side. Closed. Pit road is closed. No sign of this rain stopping.
Alright, if anyone is watching and can like audibly hear me, place your bets for what position I'm gonna finish in. It's funny that I'm starting at 6th place because that's like one of the hardest like numbers to pronounce out of the ones from numbers 1 through 10. Like, you know, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, all the other ones are easy, but 6 is like really hard. It's, you know, like there's an X in there, and there's like a T and an H. It's just makes it very hard to pronounce when you're just trying to say it. Oh, I kind of like the green wheels on the. Oh, he's gone. I complimented his car, so he did. Oh my God, am I on the right tires? Yep, I'm on the right tires. Thank God. This is gonna definitely be a war of attrition, and by that I mean it's just making the least amount of mistakes possible, and not so much setting like about the pace, because the two in front, Kenan and Hunter, I can already tell you they're gonna be pulling away. For us in the back here, it's gonna be avoiding contact
10 seconds. Okay, Cam, the track temp is 81.
and not crashing.
79 Fahrenheit. It looks like it's raining. This will be a tough race. We're aiming to be in the top 8. Okay, rolling start. Follow car number 94 in the left lane.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Cool.
Race car speed is 45 miles per hour.
Oh, we're gonna do a whole lap. I mean, I guess that's important because that way we can see the condition of the track. Because honestly, it's like it's freaking wet as balls out here. Excuse my French. Or I think that's English, but it's like really wet out here. Alright, let's avoid the puddles here on the left side because I can feel how wet it is. Dear God, look at all the rocks that are getting kicked out. Somebody, why is there people going 3 wide up ahead? Do they not understand that we're lining up right now? We're not racing. No, calm down, calm down. We're all friends here, you know. All right, let's go swimming a little bit here. Look at this beautiful outside, super dry line here. And yeah, so the really trickiest part is just remembering that we're on cold tires and that this is not a dry race, and this is in fact wetter than practice and qualifying 5 minutes ago. So we're gonna have to remember that. We're gonna try to transition our muscle memory to driving in the wet from driving in the dry and the slightly dry,
Stay focused.
because this is like torrential rain.
Okay, Cal, are you ready? Watch for the lights. Go, nail it, and stop raining.
Here, I'm gonna try to avoid being on the inside, because that's really where the carnage is gonna happen.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. Right side.
Well, it looks like I got punted a little bit there. I was holding my line. That's alright. Just gonna keep looking ahead. Okay, let's see how badly the damage is now. How's the condition of my car? Do I have car damage? So.
Didn't understand that.
Oh, my crew chief is stupid.
Slow car ahead. You got a slow car on the left.
Oh, and we got someone off already. I'm just gonna. My goal right now is just slowly catch up and just pick them off
Okay,
one
Cal,
by
the
one
next car is
as they
Mustang,
make
car
mistakes.
number
'Cause
50.
I'm
Their
able to
rating
tell
is
how fast
0.3.
I'm able to go based off of how everybody else in front of me is driving.
Right side. Still there.
Like right there, he's
Clear
tucked
right.
up a little bit too much on the inside, and it's gonna allow me to carry on through here. Now we just gotta remember that this is super wet. We're not gonna use the inside, we're not gonna use the outside. We're just gonna drive normally. And you can see that already people have gone off behind us.
The car in front is
Because they tried to carry the
car
same
number
speed as me,
94,
but
D-license.
they didn't
Their
choose the
rating
dry line.
is 1.5. 8th place.
And I am very, very familiar with what happens when you don't take the dry line in a Miata VIR roller coaster on Hogpin. Alright, and here we're just gonna, again, goal is to just not make mistakes and just slowly start picking people off in front of me, one by one. Here you just gotta avoid the inside puddle and the outside curbing. Avoid the paint. Just try to stay on the right here. It's a little bit scary to go on the left, but you just have ever so slightly more grip. And here, you gotta go over to the left and try to get that late apex so that you can straddle the puddle. And just gently just apply that throttle. What's tough is like it looks like the guy in front is like starting to pull away, so I'm gonna have to work a little bit harder to catch up to him. Oh, a little bit of grass. Try to avoid that paint.
Keep it within the track limits.
Oh, and we got somebody into the wall. A double car collision. And here we go. Well, that's up. We're up 2 positions because
Alright,
of that.
Cal, relax, focus, keep it smooth. P6.
Again, just keep it nice and smooth. Just avoid making mistakes. And I think that's going to be the key to this race. You know, I got punted in turn 1, which is kind of to be expected, but what are you gonna do? I could definitely carry a little bit more speed through this corner. It's starting to dry up, I can feel it. I'm gonna go over to the left, over to the right, and I'm just gonna gently let off the throttle here. Just guide this car around the corners. Down into first. Again, just guiding this car. The whole car is just fighting every second. Try to avoid that inner puddle here. Try to avoid that outer puddle. Down it, up into second. And just late apex. Straddle the puddle. Back over to the right.
It's now 4.8 seconds.
Oh, car in front gone off. I have gone off. We're gonna keep it on the keep it on. Oh my god. I made the same mistake he did. I saw it happen. That's why I was able to kind of apply what he just did. That's really the best part about not being in front, is that you can kind of see what's happening before it happens. And it looks like we're already underneath immediate attack of a mule behind us. We're gonna have to go defensive here, which is not gonna be the place to be in. You really don't want to have to defend into this turn one, because that inside is really wet, and we're gonna try to see how late we could break here. In the third,
clear left.
B6.
I'm gonna let him pass because I'm not gonna fight that. It's a little bit dangerous of a corner to defend in, and I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna put the pressure on him, see if that's gonna cause him to make a mistake. And already, look at that, full angle. There we go. Just keep the pressure on him, make no mistakes. Like I said before, this is a war of attrition. Looks like we got someone smoking up ahead. My brother in Christ. That doesn't look very healthy. You should see a doctor, man. I don't think you should smoke and drive. It's okay for him to do it, but when I do it, I get pulled over for it and get a DWI. God, it's like developing a whole smoke screen. Thanks for moving over.
Right. Clear right.
Alright, we're just gonna keep it
Good stuff. Keep it coming.
nice and steady. Because slow and steady wins the race, and that's really what's the goal is.
Ross behind is pitting.
Alright, now next up we got P3 is up next. Currently in P4, moved up 2 positions after crashing out in turn 1. Just got to keep it nice and steady. Gonna brake right here. That way I can feel the conditions with my left foot. Feel that slightly drier than it was before, so I can just gently go back
now,
on.
getting harder.
And it's starting to rain again.
Guy in front is
So we're gonna have to
025.
we have to change our driving style once more. Try not to get as much angle as a mule that one turn, and just keep it nice and steady. Now here I'm gonna brake just a little bit as I enter in this corner, just because I'm not really sure what type of conditions I'm going into. It's not like I'm following a car anymore. There's any nearby cars up front, so I can't really judge how fast they're going to apply my own speed to that. However, I do see what looks like a car in front. Looks like I'm catching up to somebody who might have damage. And it looks like we're gaining on him. He's going a defensive onto this line here. We're just going to ignore that. And here we go. That's P3. We're up in the 3rd place now. We just got to keep on focusing. Keep focusing on not making any mistakes.
3.1.
I can feel that the rain's not getting any better.
Okay, Cam, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel. P3. Your lap time was at 1:35.02. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
Just keep it nice and steady now. Just gonna look ahead, keep our eyes on the exit of the corner, check for any puddles that are currently forming. Constantly be checking the condition of the track. That's why my hands are shaking like that. And we have a yellow flag, so I'm going to take it just a little bit more steadier. We see him, he's gone off. It's a back marker. We're going to have to go up the inside here. Please choose a side. I swear to God, I don't like it when people make it really hard to pass a back marker here. But it's going to be the case. Don't turn into me. Please
On
do
your
not
right.
turn into me.
Clear right.
And it's starting to rain even more, so we're going to have to, again, adapt my driving style to that. Because our lap times of last lap aren't going to be any better. So we're just going to keep that in mind, because anytime it starts raining a little bit more, you have to be a little bit more steadier about applying the throttle and all your steering inputs. Oh my god. Alright, going again. Gonna just gently brake in a straight line, gently apply that throttle as we go around, and I'm starting to throttle steer. Looks like we got still have the back marker behind us. I'm not gonna let that phase me. We're just gonna focus on up ahead. There's cars up ahead, and just keep our head down and not make any mistakes. So just remember where the braking points are and where all the puddles are. Brake by the third cone here, down in the first.
5 minutes to
Be
go. This
very
is good.
gentle.
Be on
Be
the
sure
podium
to
if we can keep it together.
blip the throttle with my right foot, because that's right, I'm using 2-foot driving here, you know, left foot on the brake, right foot on the gas, because there's no clutch pedal on these sequentials, which allows me to do left foot braking a lot easier. And this is one of my favorite artists here on the track. This is a horse girl. She's from Belgium, and she's a horse that's also a girl, and DJs, I saw her live in Miami. Thank you for being very respectful. Alright, we're just gonna go back.
On your left. Clear left.
We're gonna go before Thomas Stangler catches up. Luckily, that wasn't too bad of a mistake.
The car behind is closing on you.
I could feel it though. It's not getting, the track is
Alright,
not getting
Cal,
better. In
getting
fact, it's
proper
getting
right now.
worse.
Looks
And
like
that's
it's
what
getting
happened. Was I was entering in that corner a little bit faster than I normally would. Or actually, I was going in the same speed as last lap, but you might be able to see right now, I don't have any grip on this road. This is like
Car ahead is 1 lap
driving like
behind.
slicks. I'm gonna just be very gentle with it. You know, I'm trying to just remember the fact that like we are in a race. We're on lap number 7. How many laps left?
3 minutes remaining. We
Alright,
think
3 minutes
about
remaining.
4 laps to go.
About 2 more laps. And I'm just gonna keep it nice and steady with 3 to 4 minutes remaining on a 15-minute race. You know, a lot can happen in between now and 15 minutes. So just gonna keep our head down and just keep on looking straight.
Simmons, car number 3, is now leading. Stank is reeling you in. The gap's
You
now
know, I say keep my
7.7
head down,
seconds.
but what I mean by that is just like, you know, not paying attention on anyone else and just stay focused. Now here, I'm gonna take this a little bit differently. I'm gonna brake before I enter in, try to go around the outside here, and then cut back over to the right, and then apply the brake. And it seems to do a little bit better because the rain is starting to pick up. It's starting to get a little bit worse. It's just so slick. This track is just unbelievably slick right now. I'm having to just gently like caress this car around these corners. It's not even a, this is not even a joke anymore.
We've got light rain here. It's clearing up.
It says it's clearing up, but bitch, I don't see it
That's 2
clearing
minutes
up.
left. 2
This is
minutes.
getting worse. Alright. Just keep our head down, stay focused with the cars in front. Just remember our braking zones. We're just gonna continue on.
You got a slow car on the right.
Looks like somebody made a mistake here in turn 1.
You got a slow car on the right.
It's William Wakefield. I really don't want to be dealing with traffic right now. This is just not beneficial to my mental health. And he just goes completely off. Alright. Stay focused. Remember my braking zones here. And I can just see Brian starting to whittle down the gap behind me. If anyone could watch that while I race, that'd be great, because I am now starting to Look at that, really. It's probably starting to take advantage of the fact that it's starting to dry up. The rain stopped just a little bit. And here we go, around the track we go. Let me tell you, this has been, even though this has been an absolute like nightmare of a race, it's been fun. So I really hope I could cross this line, this finish line, you know, with any sort of finish really is my goal is to finish the race.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Alright, white flag. We're just gonna stay focused, keep our eyes up. Remember our braking zones is to be very smooth, to be very gentle.
Okay, Cam, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium.
Alright, here we go. On the penultimate, or on the final lap here. Not penultimate. Penultimate means second final lap. Big boy words. Oh! Alright, don't touch the paint, don't touch the paint, don't touch the paint. Stay out of the puddles, stay out of the puddles. Enter this corner with a reasonable speed. Apply the brakes smoothly down into first. Take the outside dry line. Curve over to the left. Stay away from the puddles on the inside here. Just gently just feel the throttle with the front of my steering wheel. But the front tires is telling me exactly how much speed I could push through these corners. Here we go, as long as we don't absolutely completely mess up this final turn here, we should be alright. And here we go, final corner, the final lap. That's gonna be P3. That's right, third place, that's podium. That's a bronze trophy on the books, just by simply not making that many mistakes.
Nice one, Cam. Great drive. That's a podium.
Dear God, that was a nightmare of a race. I want to see lap 1 though. I want to rewatch that. I need to see lap 1 because what the hell happened there?
That's the end of the session.
Yeah, let's look at this. Lap 1. That's P3 by the way. Yeah, let's look at that. Let's see what happens here. Oh! Oh my God. Dear God. Yeah, no, he just got sandwiched. I feel really bad for him. Dear God. Sorry, Frank. That was really just a racing incident. Alright, here we're gonna start in third to last because of my third place finish in the first race. And hopefully, you know, this race goes the same as last time. But it's going to be kind of tough because, you know, they know how to drive now in the rain. We're all on even ground, water.
The track temp is 73. The air temp is 75 Fahrenheit. We're seeing some rain.
Alright.
We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. Rolling start. Get ready. Follow car number 50 in the right column.
Race number 2 after finishing P3 in the last race. Let's go ahead and do it. Dear God, it's like somebody forgot how to
Pace car speed is
put it in gear. Formula 1 movie start here. We're gonna start in P9. It's gonna make for a really great start. Now it's telling me to stay behind the 50 car, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If nobody knows how had to line up here. You know, we're in some big trouble. It's all right. We're catching up. I think like his controller got disconnected, or he's probably like just taking a water break like me. Oh my God, contact already. We got contact up ahead. This is so crazy. Wow. Just look at that. All right, so here we go. Currently lining up. Please do not touch me. Do not touch me. He touched me. He touched me. Alright, that's it. Sir, you were getting a HR report for touching me inappropriately in the workplace. Alright. I think the worst part about streaming is the fact that I'm like not funny at all. Like in real life, I'm not funny, but like I'm even worse. Not, oh my God. And we got someone who's off. Please get by. Number 6.
About to go green.
Dear God. This is gonna be terrible. This is gonna be a terrible start. With all how much contact has started, and we haven't even started the race, this is gonna be an insane measure here. Really, I almost feel like I should just take it slow on the first lap and just not go for any moves. Just keep it a little bit back.
Go! The rain's easing now. Looks like conditions are improving.
I don't even want to get caught up in the turn 1 chaos. You know, it's almost gonna help me to just sit back here and watch it happen.
On your right. Clear right.
And
Right
oh,
side.
he's going deep. We got
Right
someone
side.
off up ahead. Waiting back over. We got
Still
someone on
there.
the right.
Clear
I have
right.
a little bit of space here. I'm gonna follow Kenan through because Kenan knows what he's
Decent
doing.
start. We can build
We're
something
gonna
from
try
here.
not to hit Kenan is really the goal here. Look at him. Oh my
Alright.
God, a little bit of contact. We're just gonna make
Hold
use
your
of the
line.
fact that he made a mistake
Hold your
here.
line.
And here we are, side by side
your
into
line.
this corner. This is not a corner that you want to go side by
Clear
side
right.
into. So I'm going to let him go through, see if he makes a mistake because of that. Oh, and he
Left
does.
side. Clear left.
Dear God, he's all over the place. I don't even know what to think about this guy. I mean, not the guy, but like how to handle it. Because he's definitely struggling to keep it on, as all of us. Oh, I'm a little bit offline here. Alright, come on. I have Kenan behind me again. I don't know how. I'm going to try to look up inside here just to kind of and just avoid the paint. And we got a slow car sideways. We got another car off on the right. And here we go. That's lap number 1 already. A lot of carnage. We're going to go through and just see what we can make of this race. Oh, go a little bit deep here. You're going to have to...
Car right.
I'm going to succumb to position
Hold your
Kenan
line.
just because
Clear right.
I can already tell you he's a little bit quick, but he's taking it very calm. It is really great, but he knows how to overtake people when I'm a little bit more nervous about it, just because people are just so unpredictable. There's always an unpredictability factor playing against people. You know, bots are easy. They're very easy to kind of know, like, oh, you go up on the inside, he's going to try to defend the outside. You know, it's easy stuff, right? But people like me, I don't know what I'm doing. So
Right, the guy ahead of us is
it's driving a little
car
bit more
number
tough.
3, A license,
And
and their
oh
rating
my
is
God.
3.1.
Just trying to keep this car on the road, and oh, losing a little bit, have to let off the throttle. And dear God, look at the speed that Ken is pushing, and oh, I'm currently getting, oh, grass, wall. Well, there goes that race. I'm in a tree, y'all. Yeah, it's over.
We don't expect any traffic on the pit exit. We'll need to come in for repairs. They've shown us the meatball flag. The leader has just done a 133.16. Simmons, ahead, is pitting.
Well, now's the time where I look back on my actions and think, wow, what could I have done different? You know, like, is there anything that I could have possibly done different?
The car behind has gone off.
And the answer is, yeah, just drive a little bit better. But that's probably not the answer that people want to hear. Luckily, we're not gonna be completely in last as long as it looks like Thomas Sangler ahead of me also had oopsie daisies, and I'm right behind him, and I had a whoopsie daisies. There's really two categories to that. You know, the oopsie daisies is like you make a mistake and you kind of own up for it. You know, a whoopsie daisies is you know, ha, whoops, I made a mistake, but it's no biggie because we're gonna get back onto this road pretty soon here. You know, we're just lifting us up, you know, kind of checking us out, bending some tie rods back into place. They're probably,
Okay, punches.
and they're sending us right back into the chaos. Let me make sure that I'm on wet tires. Yep, I'm on wet tires. Thank God.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
Alright, I'm going to not cause any disruption to the race that's happening in front. And it looks like we have William Wakefield currently 7 seconds ahead of us, so we have someone in our sights that we could actually try to catch up to. But again, the only way I could catch up to him is by not making any mistakes. And let me tell you, that was just a dangerous spot to be in where I was before. I tried to pass him, but then he blocked off the area, so all I had, and I was committed to that trajectory, really, so I had to go off onto the grass, and once you're off into the grass, you know, it's dangerous. It's a dangerous place out there. Alright, we're just going to try to keep her head down. Again, we got people behind us. We're still in a race. It's not like it's all
Yellow
over.
flag.
Tons of people also went off and went a little bit deep here. That's okay. Just gonna try to take the outside line here, get adjusted to the new car, because after you crash like that, you know, like it's gonna behave a little bit differently, because they're like, they kind of just slap things together. They're like, screw it, let's just, you know, send them out, see what happens. And oh my God, in the same corner. Dear God.
Look, Cam, don't rush. Get it running. Get it back in the race. We should have plenty of space on the exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in P8. Left front, 100%. Left rear, 100. Shown us the meatball flag. We'll need to come in for repairs. That's a new fastest lap for Lawrence, 132.
Well, there goes this race. This is it's officially over because I have to wait a minute for towing, and then it's gonna be 40 seconds after that. Yeah, no, that's it's officially over. We definitely don't have a race here anymore. I'm watching people who are one lap behind, who made one mistake, pass me during this lap. And the only way how I'm going to be able to catch up is if they make mistakes. So I'm probably going to end up finishing this in last place. But you know, there's
Wakefield in front is pitting.
oh, looks like somebody else made him another mistake, so that might put us a little bit closer, depending on how long his pit time is. But we're watching 10th place pass us right. I was gonna say right now, but it looks like it's actually gaining. So I think what might actually be happening is we might still be in this race. All right, now it's required repairs is 40 minutes. 40.
That's a new fastest lap for Simmons, 131.17.
40 hours?
Rose behind is pitting now.
Nah. 40 minutes of a required repair time? That's crazy. Let's see how bad it was. Let's see how bad of a crash this was. Carrying a little bit too much speed there, too much angle. Slight. It just gripped up. Oh yeah, no, I can see how that could take a little while. I can see how that could take a little while. That doesn't look. Let's see if we can get another angle on this. Yep, no, that looks kind of bad. That looks pretty gnarly, in fact. All right, well let's watch the race. You know, all right, we're currently live. Since there's ain't jack shit to do, we could watch other people race. Here's the pace car. All right, here's Hunter, who's currently in first, and look at him wiggle. This is Brian Garcia. This is Braden Rose here. Let's see. Kennan's in fourth. He's worked his way up in the fourth position after starting in 11th. There's Thomas. Emil again having another.
The leader has just done a 131.25.
Another oopsie daisies here. Oh man. Look at that. We got a lot of people here in the pits. We got William Wakefield. Looks like he's getting some work done. Braden Rose here. We got Emil in the pits. B. Here's Connor Ross. Great guy with a SDK. Very fast driver. He's currently sitting in third position.
That's 5
great
minutes
job
to go.
on his
5
part.
minutes.
Here's Frank in second. Oh man, just look how happy that car is. And it looks like the gap is kind of a wide gap between each driver at this point of the race. Like if we check it, like look, Hunter is already approaching this turn. They're like maybe a 15-second gap, and oh look at that, Frank has gone off and hit the barrier. He's met my friend Barry, last name R. We call him Barry R. Yep. No, he's out. Yeah, let's see how much longer. Yep, no, 37 more minutes until this car is back on the road. Yeah, I'm officially out. Oh, looks like Frank's getting back out there. He's trying his hardest, and oh, looks like he's gonna have to pit. Comes in for the pit here now. Alright. Well, that means that Connor Ross has now moved up into second place. Well, he will as soon as he passes him here. So we're on board with Connor Ross. Currently sitting in third place, but second place is in the pits. So as long as he makes no mistakes. And let me tell you, Connor is he's a great driver. He has an amazing car. His S2000 is amazing. He's has a K20 swap in it. He's got a big wing, and he does a lot of autocross. But where I really like him to shine is here in the iRacing. And it seems like it's working out for him. We're here, and oh, look at him go. He's being nice and gentle with the throttle. I mean, and I think the reason why he's doing so well is because Miata's is basically like a really, this is basically an S2000 at the core. You know, it's like a shorter S2000 is what's happening, and that's when you're already used to having to drive with a front engine rear wheel drive car.
New fastest lap for Simmons, 130.77.
And there he is. He's up in the second place. You know, that makes me really happy because I want him to finish up there. Now, he does have some trouble behind him. We have, let's see how far back he is. Kennan is catching up. He's currently in third place. Looks like Kennan's currently going around turn number 4 and 5. While, let's see how far ahead he is. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of a race going on here. Let's see what's
2 minutes to
happening
go.
here.
2 minutes.
We got a little bit of a battle between Frank and looks like Brian Garcia. With 2 minutes left on the race. This is gonna be a heated battle right now. Frank Bushiala, Bussy, Frank. Here we go. Frank is defending Brian Garcia. Look at the difference of driving styles, how much struggle they're having to go through the track. Now I'm just hoping that he just keeps his head down and really holds them off. I want him to win this. I want him to win the battle. And looks like Brian's got a long side. He goes for the pass on the final corner here, and look at him go. Oh man. Oh man, but is he gonna give up? Looks like he's set and sailed. The pace difference is crazy, which that means that moves Brian up into 4th place, Frank down into 5th, and this is the final lap. Let's see, Kenan is currently catching up. He's making the battle for Connor up ahead, and looks like he's passing a little bit of traffic right now. Let's see if Kenan can make a nice little pass, but I mean, you can see he's flying. Last lap was a 133. Connor Ross 135. He is set right now, holding down 2nd place. Let's see how the battle between Brian. Looks like Brian's holding it down, and oh, look at that, there goes Kenan passing a back marker, but the back marker is just not letting him through easily. Not good news for Kenan, because he's trying to get that 3rd place right now. Oh, gets a little bit sideways because he gets a little bit on the grass. Here he goes across the final corner on the final lap. Braking in a straight line. Look at that. There he goes. Across the line. Kenan finishes in 3rd. We got Hunter in 1st and Connor Ross in 2nd place. I bet he's feeling great right now. But he is feeling the absolute win. Well, let me know what you guys thought about the race. Any thoughts, any feelings, feel free to leave it in the chat. I go tap microphone. Is this thing on? I know it's on. But yeah, no, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the P3 finish on my part. That definitely made for an interesting race. Sad that it didn't go well for the second one, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Thank you guys.